Hi guys! So today I was thinking about telling stories of like events or weird things that happen or scary things or life-threatening things that happen throughout my educational career. I don't know how to explain it. Basically stories that happened in elementary school and in high school so far. And if you guys don't know, I'm actually in grade 11. I'm 16 and I'm scared for the future. So yeah, let's just start with elementary school. First story, I'm not sure, I think this was in grade 2, but I had like this really close guy friend and I basically got in trouble for slapping his butt. And I don't know if you guys know, but I'm Filipino and like the way Filipinos discipline their kids is with like palo. So like you take a slipper and like you slap their butt like lightly, not hard but like lightly enough to get the kids scared so like they know they shouldn't do this bad things again. Or they would take a belt or a spoon. I don't remember why I was doing this. We had a supply teacher and all I remember is that it was Valentine's Day. And that has nothing, no, not Valentine's Day. It was actually Groundhog Day because I remember we were doing like arts and crafts. Or was it Easter? I don't know, it was like one of those special days where you do arts and crafts and stuff. Like I don't know, but like this vision is like in my head of that event because like I remember every time I saw that supply teacher I'd like freak out. I'm like, no, she's gonna yell at me. But that never happened because she's really nice and I love her and I don't know if she remembers me still, but we were supposed to be like getting ready to go home and then I just like started like slapping his butt and like not with my hand but like I feel like with like a book or something, I don't know, like palo. And then the teacher was like, why aren't you guys getting ready? And then we're like, and then he was like saying how I was like hitting him, slapping his butt. That just sounds so wrong, but you know, I was just like palo his butt, right? And then I got in trouble and I had to say sorry to him and I was like, why did you say that? Another time, I just like literally just remembered this, but another time in elementary school, we have during DPA, so that's like daily physical activity, so we do that like we used to do that every morning, so we'd run laps around the field and like we could record the number of laps we do and then like see our progress and stuff like that. So like the way you know how many laps you've run is you get like a popsicle stick and you have to hold it and run with it, and then by the time it's done they count your sticks and you record it, like which is like the number of laps. So then I remember these guys like in my class really like thought it was really cool to be like the one with the most sticks. They're like, oh, I'm so fast, like wow, I'm so cool. Like I remember like I was like one of the fastest ones. Not really fastest, but like I can like run longer before. Now I'm actually a potato and I can't do nothing. But I told my friend, oh, like if you wanna like, because I knew a strategy to like obtain more popsicle sticks, but like I never did it because I'm a good kid. I never did it. Because like the little kids would like drop some like sticks sometimes, so you would like pick those up and be like, oh look, I have so much. Like even if you walk, you'll like find sticks on the ground, you just pick them up and you'd be like, or some people like break their sticks in half because sometimes like you'd get a broken stick and like count that as like a lot of laps. Or sometimes the teacher would like let you take it yourself instead of like them handing it to you, because like the teacher is like where you get it from, like the sticks from. And then sometimes people would take more than one, and yeah, I remember telling the strategy to this, I think it was the same guy I was like palo too. I remember it was like we were like counting the sticks and like the teacher's like asking who, like every student to tell her how many sticks you collected, and one of the guy that I actually told the strategy to had 10 sticks. 10 like 10, and he was like, I have 10 sticks. And then the teacher was like, really, you have 10 sticks? Is that a lie? And like he got in trouble because of lying and cheating because of me. And I remember he left and then he came back. Like he moved away for a few years and he came back to our school. He's like, you got me in trouble. Oh, I'm sorry. Fast forward to high school. So in grade 10, I used to go to high school which is like self-directed, so like basically it's really complicated, but basically you just get like a lot of work and you have to learn yourself. I mean, you could ask teachers. It's just search up self-directed high schools, okay? It's like really complicated. What happened was my friend and I, so like basically you can go to any class you want to like do work during days 1 to 10, and then so like if you're like not in class, no one knows, right? So like me and my friend were like, I don't want to do work, being basically procrastinators. We're like, I don't want to do work. So basically what happened was we hid in the washroom. So there's this washroom in the basement. It's really clean because no one uses it. And like it's usually like empty, right? So then we go downstairs to the basement washroom and there's like a group of girls there just chilling like on the floor just talking, and then we're like, oh, okay. So then we're just like chilling, like talking to each other and like watching videos, and then every time like someone will walk in, we run to the stalls. We like ditch our bags. Like our bags are on like the floor, like we're all like sitting on the floor like next to the sink, and then there's like stalls, and we just like bolt to the stalls and then we close the door. And then I remember it was just a student, right? But then the student was probably like, these kids skipping or whatever. The other group of girls like left the stalls and like went back to like the sitting in front of the wash instead of in front of the sink. But me and my friend just like stayed in the stall. We're just like talking, and then my bag was outside, and then the group of girls like gave me my bag and her bag. A teacher comes in, cause like the group of girls are so loud, like they're just like laughing and talking really loudly. So obviously like if you're passing by, you probably could hear us or like hear them. And then a teacher comes in, is like, girls, I know you're in here. And then like me and my friend bolt up, and I squat on the toilet. Like I squat like this on top of the toilet. I was shaking. I was so scared I was gonna get in trouble, because I'm not a type of like person like that freaks out. Like I just like getting in trouble is like a no for me. But you know, procrastinating and being lazy, I had to take that risk. Anyways, so I'm like squatting on the toilet and I'm holding my bag up, and then my friend is pretending to pee. Like squatting in front of the toilet. Like I was like on the toilet, not in, but like on, and she was like right in front of me. So like my feet won't show under like the stalls, but hers did. And then as the teacher came in, those groups of girls ran to the stalls and like went inside. And then the teacher was like, I know you guys are in here, you're just staying here, I could hear you outside, la la la. And me and my friend are like freaking out. The teacher's like, were you guys really using the washroom? And the girls were like, yeah, miss, yeah, we were using the washroom. And then the teacher starts like looking into the other stalls, except for ours. And my friend was like making sounds, like pretending she was like moving her pants and like trying to pee, you know? And then, oh my god, it was so terrifying. And then the girls like left, and then the teacher was like, if I see you guys here again, I'm gonna send you to the principal's office. And then they left, and me and my friend are like, we almost died. And like she wanted to stay in the washroom still, but I was like, no, let's leave. We should be in the department right now, because I remember I think we had gym like halfway through the period, so like we had more time, like we still had time before gym started. But yeah, such a scary experience. That was terrifying. Another story that happened, it actually happened on Friday. So I'm at my new school, and my religion class, it was like after lunchtime. Like I have first lunch, so like it's at 11:40 to 12:20. So we have lunch, and then we walk to our class because it's third period, which my class is outside, it's in a portable, my religion class. And then my teacher isn't there because she's away, and we had a supply, right? And we're just gonna watch a movie, like it's some like, we were watching like a movie on like the Bible and stuff. Because like my friend didn't eat lunch, because we were like, during lunch we were working on our art, because like you need to finish that and it's due on Monday. But I actually ate a bit because I bought poutine and we shared. And yeah, and then my friend was hungry and she's like, I want a cookie. Let's go get a cookie. I'm like, no, we're in trouble. Like, I don't want to like leave and stuff like that. So like, she's like, fine. I'm so mean. Anyways, she went up to the teacher and asked the teacher to like if she could go to the washroom, right? And then the teacher let her. And then she was in the middle of doing attendance. And my friend was like, come with me to the washroom. I was like, no, like she only lets one person at a time. And I don't know about being in trouble, right? I don't want to be in like this bad side of this supply teacher, even though this is like her last day here. And then friend went up to the teacher and told her that I was gonna come with her. And she was like, yeah. And then she came up to me and she's like, come with me. And then I stood up and I went to the door and I grabbed my jacket because it's like cold outside. And then the teacher was like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm not about being in trouble right now. And then I was like, oh, she said I could. And then my teacher was like, okay, fine, you can go. Tell me your name. And I was like, Angela. And then we left. And then we went to the cafeteria to grab a cookie. And we made like pit stops along the way, visiting people. Yeah, during lunch. And then on our way back, cause like you know how you have to go outside to the portable to go to the classroom. So we're walking. We're like eating the cookie up while we're walking, and then I see this thing on top of me. Like I feel like a presence on top of me, and like I look up and I see a seagull on top of me, like not like on me, but like it's like flying really close to me. I was like, what the heck? I was not about dying that day. I was like, no, I'm not ready to die. I'm young. I have a life. And then my friend and I start running and like there's no one else outside because like they're all at lunch or whatever, and there's like 2 other students walking to their classroom like in the portable, or I don't know where they're going, but they're like watching and laughing at us, and I'm like, bro, what is happening? I'm running, I'm like sprinting like in circles, like I don't know where to go. I'm holding the cookie. My friend had like a piece of the cookie. She threw on the ground. The seagull flies and eats it. Like I'm pretty sure the seagull was really hungry because it's like winter right now and there's probably not much like food to find because no one's like outside, or like there's no birds to eat. We just like watch if the bird is gonna attack us again. It flies and goes towards me because I had the cookie, and I'm like, I start running, and then my friend was like, drop the cookie, but it was like in a bag, right? So now I throw the whole thing on the ground, literally panicking on what to do. I didn't even break off a piece, I just like threw the whole thing on the ground, and me and my friend are like far away from the cookie and the bird. The bird flies, like it was so scary, like it was like literally following me. It was following me, I was running away, and these 2 other kids were just like laughing. And then I throw the cookie on the ground, and then the bird flies towards the cookie, and then sits, like, just stands next to it. Like, don't you want the cookie? I gave it to you. This is what you wanted. You almost killed me for that cookie. And you're just gonna stand next to it? And then my friend was like, no, I want my cookie. So this girl, like, I'm literally like backing up. I'm like, no, I'm not about to die today. And then my friend like walked to the bird and was like, shoo, like trying to scare it away. Grabbed like the cookie bag and like she broke off a piece, threw it on the ground, and then the bird just ate it and stayed there. And we bolted to the portable. When we reached the portable, we're just like laughing so hard, and then we walk into the class and like that was terrifying. So yeah, that's basically how I got in trouble for slapping someone's butt, how my friend got in trouble for my malicious brain, how I almost got in trouble for staying in the washroom for a period, and how I almost died from a seagull. Me and my friend almost died from a seagull. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed these stories. I have a ton more if you guys like these. I kind of suck at telling stories because like I don't know, I can't talk properly. Like I like to like write, like it's easier for me. But I'm too lazy right now and I'm supposed to be doing my homework, but no, who cares? So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed these 4 stories, and like if you want more, don't know, like if you like this video, just do whatever you want. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.